Amar, if you can just tell us a little bit about where you guys are at in terms of prepping for the game. Obviously, there must have been a few days to sort of condition, come back into shape, get the legs moving and everything. When do you begin the process of really starting to work on, what we want to do next week, or are you guys already there? Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys know, we had the 2-week quarantine, so kind of takes us 2 steps back. But this week we've already kind of implemented what we're going to do in the match. Tactically, we're aware. Of course, we're now in the point where we're just kind of like fine-tuning some things. But it's a matter of just the coaches explaining to us how we need to attack, because obviously we're 2-1 down. So that's the mentality we have, and that's what we're going to have to do on Tuesday.
Gavino De Falco.
Thank you, Pat. Amar, let's face it, this team hasn't lost in their last 14 or 15 games, conceded only 8 goals. Can you tell me how do you feel to be the underdog in this game? Thank you.
I don't know too much about Olimpia, but that's good for them, and I think for us it's a challenge that we need to step up to. Being an underdog is good, because in that sense a little bit less pressure if you are an underdog, but we're going in there with the mentality that we need to win. We need to win by a margin, and I think it's going to be a good and healthy challenge for us. It'll show us what we're made of.
Amar Carson-Smith from Canadian Press.
Hi, Amar. You said that it's been kind of a process of catching up after quarantine. What has that process been like for you and your teammates?
It's definitely tough. I think mentally and physically, kind of your season's over, but it's not over. And then you can train, but you can't train because it's individual. So it's just a lot of kind of teasing and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's some more adversity added to all the adversity we've had this year. And we just kind of gotta, I mean, it's over with now. So it's good to be back on the field and training and with the guys again, and seeing the coaches, and, getting to wake up for something in the morning. So the process is done, and now we're a few days away from the game. So.
Michel Lamarche, Canadian Press as well.
Good afternoon, Amar. Hope you're doing fine. Just want to have your opinion on the fact that a guy like Bojan won't be with you in the game. I know he's a player. It's a team sport, but still, he was one of your best players towards the end of the year. How can you cope as a team with his absence?
It's difficult because Bojan's a great guy and a great player. He's a good locker room guy to have, and he's a good leader as well in terms of his professionalism. So of course we're going to be missing his quality, but you can't really dwell on that and kind of thinking on what you don't have. It's you make with what you do have, and that's it.
Second question from Jeremy.
Yeah, Amar, obviously, I know you can't go into great details about strategy or anything like that, but if we can talk a little bit about soccer and what we can expect to see on the field. Obviously, the back line, you got a lot of the usual suspects, but from the midfield going forward, you guys are going to have to mix it up a little bit. Now, I don't know what the situation is with Victor. Will he be available? Will he be able to start? But how do you see the midfield shaping up with obviously yourself playing a key role, and obviously with the front, how can you guys manage with the fact that you do have some players that are not going to be available for this game? Thanks for listening.
I guess it's just kind of a mystery to you guys, but it's going to be an attacking game for us, because like I said, we're coming down from a 2-1 deficit. So of course the coaches are strategically tactically kind of panning us out into how we want to approach the game, and of course we want to be on the front foot. The objective is to score early, so then that kind of pressure falls off our shoulders going into the second half. But I mean, yeah, I think that's just kind of the only way to say it is we got to go forward, and that's what we plan to do.
Gavino again.
Thank you, Pat. Amar, there was 4 new players this morning, 4 youngsters at the training with you guys. Can you tell us a little bit how they felt, if they were nervous, or did you have the chance to talk to them about, I don't know, something in particular, maybe pressure, handling the pressure, and something like that? Thank you.
Yeah, no, the four academy kids, they came in. They very energetic, of course. On the first day of work, everyone comes in very positive. So I think they did well. They showed some good professionalism, and I'm definitely sure they're happy to make the jump up from academy to pro, because I'm sure that's something they've been chasing since they first started playing football. But I haven't really had a chance to like really carry a conversation with them. Today was the first day, but yeah, I mean, I'll have time later in the season and in preseason next year to kind of get to know them a little bit better and carry some conversations. But it's been the first day, so I haven't really had much interaction with them personally.
Jeremy?
Yeah, Amar, we talked a little bit about Bojan not being there, but obviously you've played without him in the past. In such a big game, you know, there's a good chance you'll be the maestro in the middle of that park there for this game on Tuesday. Is there anything that you can take from maybe some of the college games, some of the big college games you've played before turning pro, and really taking control of that midfield in such a big game and possibly playing a really big role in this type of match? Thanks.
No, I think it's a big a challenge for me, because I do want to have responsibility on my shoulders in terms of how the team plays. Of course, with the help of my teammates, dictating the tempo, and in a position for me, being the guy who can, see that final pass for our strikers, and just kind of bringing the team at ease when I have the ball at my feet, looking forward, playing simple, not making too many turnovers, taking risks. These are all things that are in my mind, and these are things that I do want to apply to my game, and things that I'm always trying to get better at. So I think Tuesday will be a good way to progress forward.
Is there another question? No? Thank you, Amar. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you. Merci tout le monde. Et thank you everyone. Bye-bye.